praise God for this opportunity to tell you the truth, to report, to react, and to make an appeal. First, sa mahal nating Panginoon, and second, sa ating mga kababayan. First po, ang aking pong appeal sa lahat is we start focusing on the truth and the whole truth. Half truth, hindi pa rin po truth yun. So let me narrate the facts to you and let me tell you the truth. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. First truth, hindi po magulo ang Senado. Ulitin ko po, hindi po magulo ang Senado, ginugulo po ang Senado. Iba po yung magulo, iba po yung ginugulo. So it has been confirmed, mismo pong yung Sergeant at Arms na inappoint ni Senator Soto, former Senate President, at mismong ang NBI Director ang nag-confirm na nung Lunes ay pinayagan yung NBI sa loob ng Senado para po arestuhin si Senator Bato. Makikita nyo ang intensyon din po ay wag po siyang pabotohin. Yung po ang intensyon. Kung ang intensyon lang po ay arestuhin siya, pwedeng mahinahon na umakyat sa session hall, magpaalam at saka iserve ang warrant. So fact number 1, katotohanan number 1, nakakalat yung mga NBI sa Senado nung Monday para pigilan si Senator Bato na bumoto. Fact number 2, masasabi ko na pong fact to ngayon kasi po nagawa na namin. Fact number 2, hindi totoo po ang propaganda ng dating majority, ngayon ng minority, yung propaganda po ng mga Dean of the Law Students, Law Schools, and I'm asking these deans to issue an apology. Naniwala po sila sa propaganda. Let me correct myself Naniwala sila sa propaganda. Yung propaganda is that the new majority is here to stop the impeachment. We received the impeachment sa gitna ng kaguluhan Wednesday night. I signed the letter yesterday, sent it to the House of Representatives, na-receive na po nila at nakalagay sa sulat na ayon po sa rules ng Senado kasama sa order of business sa Monday, and kung walang magque-question ng rules at sa aming caucus nag-agree walang magque-question ng rules, ng impeachment rules sa hanay po ng majority o sa aming pong 13, therefore we can already convene as an impeachment court on Monday. So lahat po ng kinakalat nila na ito po'y lahat na nagaganap para protektahan lang po ang isang tao ay hindi katotohanan. Hindi po kami magko-convict dahil lang po sa politika, hindi rin po kami mag-a-acquit dahil sa politika. Impartial impeachment trial ang nasa konstitusyon, yun po ang balak naming gawin. So truth number 1, NBI ang lumusog at pumasok sa Senado at nakipaghabulan sa isang senador kahit pwedeng hintayin na lang sa session hall or sa office of the President. Fact number 2, ginugulo nila kasi nasira yung kanilang narrative. So fact number 2, pwede nang mag-umpisa sa Monday ang impeachment trial. Ako nga'y medyo nababahala kasi baka gamitin yung issue na to para maraming magsalita sa Monday tapos sa amin ibabalandra kung bakit may delay sa impeachment. Fact number 3, kinausap, inimbita ko sa opisina ko, sabi ko pwede pa siya magsama, pero pinili niyang mag-isang pumunta sa office. We had a number of senators there, and sinabi po ni NBI Director, he will follow the Senate and he will not arrest sa loob ng Senado. We told him to submit the warrant para makita namin. Sabi niya nung Lunes, Tuesday niya isasubmit kasama ang sulat. Pinayagan namin iuwi niya yung 10 operatiba niya, agents niya, with the condition na ibibigay niya yung spot report. Hanggang kahapon po, hindi binibigay. Ang alam ko hanggang today, hindi binibigay. Pangatlo po, sabi niya, hindi siya kikilos, hindi niya pakikilusin ng NBI nang walang coordination sa amin. Wednesday morning pa lang po, may reports na po kami na naglalabas-pasok po ang mga NBI agents. Naka-alert na po kami ng Wednesday. Pagdating po ng hapon ng Wednesday, paulit-ulit sinasabi po sa akin na meron pong NBI agents na naka-full tactical gear. Ibig sabihin po, naka-uniforme, may vest, may mahabang armas na nasa GSIS. Nagbigay ng contact person si NBI Director Matibag. Tinawagan namin yon at sinabi niya, pinapaabot ni Director, walang NBI sa Senate, walang NBI sa GSIS. Nung hapon, umakyat sa akin si General Mau at nagsabi po sa akin na may nangyayari sa mga pinto at yung GSIS ay nagsasara ng mga pinto at nagsasabing kahit senador po ang dadaan doon ay kailangan inspeksyonin. Sabi ko kay General Mau, pakianyaya sa head ng GSIS, administrator yung nagamit niya noon, I think he meant GM. Sabi ko, I'm willing to talk to him very calmly, please call him. The next thing I knew, meron na daw mga armado doon, I asked them to call NBI ulit. Sinabi na naman nila na wala. Samantalang kitang-kita na ng mga nakasuot ng NBI. The next thing we knew, may mga putukan na at akala po namin yan ay mga fireworks. Nagpuputukan na pala po sa baba. Still, they were denying that NBI yon. Kahit na yung mismong winarningan nila ay nagsabing NBI sila. So please look at the context. Alam natin under siege, nung Monday or nasa loob ng Senado ang mga NBI, alam po natin na nakipaghabulan sila, ginajustify pa dahil ito daw po ang paraan na mag-arrest. Pagkatapos pinangako sa amin na wala daw pong NBI sa paligiran. Nandun na po ang Marines, nandun po PNP, libo po ang PNP sa labas, naging very transparent kami, nakiusap kami na walang baril sa loob ng Senado. Tingnan nyo po lahat ng video. So nung nangyari na po yun at hindi na po namin alam kung sino kakausapin dahil nagkaipitan na sa loob ng kwarto ang bawat isa, ginamit natin Facebook. Ang sumagot po ay si Secretary ng Interior na si John Vic Remulla. Dumating siya, sabi niya, please allow the police inside. Nag-usap kami, sinabi niya, secure kagad, I'll be there in 10 minutes, secure the CCTV. Agad kong sinabi, kay as soon as nakaakyat na po si Sergeant at Arms Mao, sabi ko, secure the CCTV room, huwag niyong gagalawin. Pagdating ng mga polis, make sure you have 2 copies, isa sa kanila, isa sa amin, para hindi po matamper. Yun din po pinag-uusapan ng ibang senador sa loob ng room. So nung sinabi po ni Jinggoy na itago, ang ibig niya sabihin, make sure walang makakuha, kung hindi po yung polis. At sinagot siya nun, kung tinuloy yung video na yon, may sumagot na nakasecure na po. As soon as Secretary Remulla came, the first thing he did was kamustahin kung okay kami, kung secured yung mga senador. Then tinanong yung CCTV and then nagpaalam kung pwede i-sweep floor by floor at pumasok yung iba pang pulis. Technically, I could have said it was under Senate jurisdiction. But he gave me his word and he followed his word that this will be a investigation that is independent. So dalawa po, joint investigation to. Lahat po ng CCTV agad binigay. Pangalawa po, lahat ng crime scene hindi po namin tinago. In fact, sa GSIS hindi kami makapasok, pulis lang. Kaya bago umuwi si Secretary Remulla at si Chief PNP Nartates, hiningi ko na makapasok din po. Kasi nung una, inilalabas ang narrative ng iba na wala daw putok from the other side. Nung una, isa pa lang ang nakitang putok o bala na tumagos galing sa kabilang side. Pero nung pinayagan kami sa loob at nung pagkatapos po na inusisa ng mabuti ng PNP, nakita po na may at least 5. So what am I saying here? This is the results of the independent investigation so far. The President, and I thank him for calling, checking how we are, and assuring us that he told everyone to stand down, the military, the PNP, and the NBI. But I told him, sir, the NBI has been lying to us. Sabi niya, hindi, susunod sa kanya yung NBI. Sabi ko, sir, with all due respect, nandito naman si Sec John Vic, siya na mag-report sa'yo. So, dun sa mga nagsasabing this is stage or whatever, di ba, we allowed every single transparency measure, we allowed the investigation. In fact, pag-akyat namin ng 5th floor, kahit wala sa usapan, sabi po ni Secretary Remulla, ibaba ang mga armas ng USAA. I saw his wisdom para nga hindi magka-inkwentuhan, para hindi magkaroon ng miscommunication or hindi questionin ang intention ng bawat isa. Pinababa ko sa mga USAA yung mga armas. Sa 5th floor yon. We went to the 1st floor, nakita nyo naman yung press con. After the press con po, may nahuli na sinasabi niyang confidential assistant, confidential agent po siya. Confirm po yan at kinasuhan na po yan. At sinabi din po niya kung sino nag-utos sa kanya na taga-NBI. It is about this time na nagsimula pa lang mag-iba ng narrative ang NBI. Biglang umamin na nandun at biglang may sulat daw na ang GSIS ay nag-request ng security. Kailanman po, wala sa history ng GSIS na NBI ang kanilang tatawagin. Parati po yung pulis. Ang NBI po ay hindi taga-secure. And even assuming for the sake of argument, may usapan na po kami ni Director Matibag na in the building, around the building, kasi pinangako niya sa akin walang checkpoint sa labas ng NBI, samantalang nakita namin po yung video, NBI, pinabubuksan po yung mga kotse ng senador. This was on Monday. So sunod-sunod po ang kasinungalingan po ni NBI Director. I believe he's lying to the President. That is my personal belief. I believe he is giving him false narratives. Kasama po nila si Senator Trillanes nung Monday. Senator Trillanes had no personality to do that, but he is in coordination with many. Let me express my sadness, my regret. First time po na ganito nangyari sa Senate. Usually po, Nabangga lang, nauntog lang yung isang senador, nadapa. Nandiyan na yung 24 to see how you are. Usually po, may threat pa lang sa Senate. Pupunta na dyan lahat to see how. But makita nyo naman po, parang bula, nawala po yung buong minority. Pagkatapos, wala kaming narinig hanggang mga 10, 10:30. Nung sinabi lang po, ay 9, 10, I don't know the time anymore. Nung sinabi lang ni Senator Camille that we're okay, dun lang nagparamdam yung iba. And then ngayon, sunod-sunod, galing sa minority, pinagbibintangan pa ang majority at ang Senado. Pinaligiran tayo ng NBI, naka-full tactical gear. When we defended ourselves sa Senado, sasabihin nyo pa, nakakalungkot at magulo ang Senado. Nakakalungkot po because never nangyari to sa institusyon ng Senado. Even po yung mga kapatid natin sa kaliwa, sa progressive group, nandyan po ako nung Batasan 5, hindi natin pinayagan na arestuhin kayo dyan sa loob. Kasama ko pa ho si Senator Lacson noon na binisita kayo. Binigay namin ang moral support. So alam nyo po anong ibig sabihin po ng courtesy ng wag mag-aaresto sa Batasang Pambansa or dito po sa Senado. Having said that po, there are different issues na sinagot ko na sa inyo. But I'm going live today because I heard the Ombudsman will do an independent investigation. That is good news. But I also heard that he issued a suspension against General Mao. Assuming for the sake of argument that it is a valid suspension and the reason is a preventive suspension para hindi magulo yung investigation. Number one, there is a duty to inform us so that we can replace, so that we can make sure na safe ang Senado. Remember, the impeachment is going to start on Monday. On Monday. So how can we secure and make sure matuloy at hindi na naman kami guluhin tapos kami na naman ang pagbibintangan? Number two, bakit po, and I like to honor and express, diba, that in my dealings with the Ombudsman, Boying Remulla, it has always been with respect. We many times disagree, but he, to me, had an open mind. We disagree in legal, but he listened. If he disagree, he disregards. If he agrees, so let me just appeal to the Ombudsman, suspend also the NBI director because he is more a suspect than General Mao dito. We do not want to set a bad example in the independent investigation and we do not want to put the Senate in harm's way. If we tell the OSAA, the Marines, the PNP who are all there, that pagka may armed men all around the Senate, we cannot defend ourselves. Sino po sa inyo mga kababayan, pag may winorningan na kayo na wag na kayong lumapit sa bahay namin, lumapit sila naka-full tactical gear at meron pong mahabang armas. Sino sa inyo hindi magva-verbal warning na umatras na kayo? At pag hindi po kayo umatras, sino sa inyo ang hindi magwa-warning shot? At ine-expect nyo kaya nga warning shot ay aalis at uuwi na sila. Pero ano po ang naging reaksyon? Bumaril po paloob ng Senado. It is the first time, ang alam ko lang po may barilan sa Batasan nung kudita. I don't remember now if that was 87 or 89. And I don't even know if it was inside the Batasan. Pero it is the first time na Senado babarilin sa loob ng Senado. Lahat po ng Senate media were in the second floor. They have footages po. The investigation can be done independently. I have held off from the Senate investigating ourselves. Diba? We can also investigate. But I don't want this to be political. I want it to be calm. I want to respect yung sinabi ng Presidente. And I assume, good faith, I assume he was telling me that based on the information he had at that point. I take offense that the Executive Secretary posted in his Facebook na staged without waiting for the investigation. Hindi ako nakatanggap ng tawag sa kanya na kamusta na mga senador, kamusta kayo? I promised my family and some people I will not be emotional in this broadcast, but ito lang po ang pahatid ko po sa lahat ng executive department. Kung anak nyo po kaya yung nandun, kung asawa nyo po kaya yung nandun, yung mga anak ni Joel Villanueva, haven't they suffered enough kahit na sunod-sunod ang false narratives nyo sa kanila? What do you think they felt when they thought na baka hindi makalabas ng buhay yung kanilang tatay? Si Camille, bata pa, kakapanganak lang, di ba? Few months ago. Nandun po, naipit sa loob, hindi malaman kung anong gagawin. My sister, she's healthy, she's beautiful, but she's not a teenager. If she had a heart attack, anong gagawin nyo? Yung staff ko na legal, hindi political yung mga yon. Hindi marunong sa politika, they just joined me this term. Traumatized silang lahat. Sabihin nyo may mali na mag-warning shot, sige na po, may mali. So ang sagot po ng NBI, kung may mali ang Senado, barilin ang mga Senado. Kayo po sa minority, mas importante sa inyo ang 2028, mas importante sa inyo ang Senate presidency, kaso sa buhay na mga kasamahan nyo. O sige, tanggapin ko na yun. Tanggapin ko na kung meron utak pulbura, meron din utak politiko, but you're willing to see the Senate that way, and you're willing to join the narrative, to flip the narrative, to say that since I got there, magulo ang Senate. Why? Kailan naging crime ang magpalit ng Senate President? Sino ba nagpapasok ng NBI kaya nagkagulo nung Monday? Hindi ba si Senator Soto? O, sino ba nagpadala ng NBI nung Wednesday kaya nagkagulo? Hindi ba si Director Matibag? Sino nag-utos sa kanya? I believe the President told him to stand down. But anyone below the President could have said, no, ako sundin mo, tumuloy kayo doon. He could have called me and tell me na huwag kayong maalarma, nandyan. When my sister called, ano sinabi niya? When Senator Loren, he kept on denying. Nung sinabi ng sister ko from the back, kasi hindi na namin malaman nangyayari, do your job. Pinagsisigawan yung sister ko na huwag mo akong sigawan. Yan po ang response ng ating NBI director nung akala niya, nung nalaman niya na under attack ang Senado. Hindi niya sinabing, ma'am, susugod, ma'am, titignan na, ma'am, pupulautin, ma'am, tatawagin namin ng DND, ma'am, tatawagin namin. Hindi. Ang sinabi niya, huwag tayong sisigawan. So mga kababayan, kung tumawag kayo ng 911 at sinabi yung nilulusob ng mga bahay nyo, may mga armado na puputukan, at ang sabihin ng taga 911 sa inyo, huwag nyo ako sigawan, ano po mararamdaman nyo? So, I have held back emotions. I have tried to answer as much as I can. I have a narration of facts. I have the videos. I could have made accusations yesterday sa harap ng media. They know what really happened. But I didn't. Why? Because our country is in several crises right now. The crisis brought by the oil shock. So I want the 5 or 7 bills that can help us. Tinawagan pa ho ako ng DepDev, yung dating NEDA na secretary. Kasi biglang kinancel ang LEDAC sa Tuesday at sabi ko, willing ba akong ituloy? Ikaw willing po, dahil napaka-importante to. At sabi niya may i-discuss na new taxes na importante. Sabi ko, willing to listen. O yung pala, sinasabi ng mga kasama namin, kinakausap at tinatawagan at yung iba'y tinatakot dahil kailangan daw magpalit ng Senate President sa Monday. Politika na po yun, isang tabi natin yun. Let's go back to the main issue. The integrity of the Senate. The President used to be a senator, he understands this. That's why he went on national TV. I believe that's why he called. Because he wants to make sure we know in the Senate that he will not allow that. Pasensya na po sa mga kaibigan, mga kakampi sa DDS. I take that po, yung sinabi ng Presidente, I assume good faith. I assume that when I am told as Senate President and when the President speaks, he is speaking truth. Ang problema is he being told the truth. Is Matibag and others under him telling him the truth, or do they have their own agenda for 2028 and they have their own agenda for the Senate presidency? Lastly, I may leave anytime. They can remove me. I can even be gone as senator. I mean, I've reached the pinnacle, I think, of my career. No, from councilor to vice mayor, congressman, speaker of the House, secretary of foreign affairs, and now Senate president. Ano pang hihingin ko sa mundong ito? Ano pang ipagdadasal ko sa Panginoon? Siguro po, dito sa local, kasi mahal ko po ang aming bayan ng Taguig at Pateros, di ba? But so far as national, wala na po akong hanapin. Tahimik po buhay ko. Tahimik po buhay ng ate ko. We're minding our own business. But when 12 senators came to me and said, we have to make sure that everything is done by the Constitution. Simple ang sinabi ko, will we have a fair and independent impeachment process? They said yes. Are we all willing to sacrifice? Yes. Are we going to be confrontational every move? Hindi. Oh, pero bakit po ganito ang inaabot namin? So again po, hindi po kami magulo. Ginugulo po kami. So again, Honorable Ombudsman, please consider, remember po, in an investigation, it's not only the result, it's the process. So there will be no independent investigation while the NBI officials hindi lang po yung director, yung pong head ng transnational crimes, kasi yung po ang tinuturo ng kanilang confidential agent. Hanggang hindi po sila sinususpend, tapos ang sinususpend po ng sa Senate. So mga kababayan, asahan niyo po sa Lunes, ang focus, ang atensyon, bagaman napaka-emotional tong mga nangyayari at bagaman existence na ng integrity na ng Senate to, alang-alang po sa ating mahal na bayan, alang-alang sa konstitusyon, we will focus na makonvene yung court. Kung may gugulo po niyan, hindi po kami. By the way po, pag convene namin as a court, pag-issue po ng summons, hindi pa ho magsa-start ang trial kasi sasagot pa ho ang Honorable Vice President. So wala pong dahilan na magmadali silang magpalit sa Monday, even if they will recycle another narrative to say that this is for the impeachment. I ask our young people now, yes, there are, dati kasi pagka nag-issue ng statement lahat ng deans, ako mismo bilang idealistic na law student, kahit tatay ko mismo na idol ko nagsabi bilang batas, naswisway din po ako. Pero tingnan nyo po yung katotohanan versus po sa propaganda. Sabi ng mga deans, ang palitan daw ay para makontrol po ang impeachment at para po ma-dismiss. I'm paraphrasing, di ba? Or whatever you call it, whatever word you use it. Hindi po. In fact, mas mabilis pa ho kaming kumilos. Kasi pwede pong Thursday na namin check-in, lahat ng annexes, etc. Kasi nagkagulo sa Senate ng Wednesday night. But hindi po. I think the very professional Senate Secretariat, despite yung buong gulo, tuloy-tuloy po. Tuloy-tuloy po yun. So, again po, you want an independent investigation, go ahead po. Pero delikado po kung ano magiging katotohanan because ang katotohanan po, ang Senado ang ginugulo. We will keep you updated. Again, we have all the facts. Sa mga matitinik na reporters na may mga tanong na pointed, I'm talking about outside the Senate kasi inside the Senate, nakapagtanong naman sila. We're ready to answer all of the questions. We just wanted everyone, to not have a national trauma about a news that inaatake ang Senado ng NBI. But now that it's out, that it is the NBI, prove to us that that was a rogue decision. Prove to us po na misfire po yun at hindi po yun ang talagang tangka, di ba? Again, I will give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Pero doon po sa mga nagsasabing drama, etc., ito lang po sasabihin ko sa inyo. I hope your family is never put in that position. Because I was there. And I wanted to go out and I wanted to face them. Diba? And I saw the reaction of everyone and I was watching the video. Sobrang tapang po. Hats off. I really respect po yung Senate media. Hindi kayo nagtago, hindi kayo umuwi. You run towards danger so that people will know the truth. Kaya yung pakiusap ko, lahat ng naglalabas ng video, nakitang-kita yung katotohanan, kaya nasisira mga gawa-gawang narrative. Continue to do that. So may we ask God for one thing, the truth to come out. The truth to come out. Based on the truth, let's move forward. Let's build our nation. Let's not destroy our nation. Let's build our nation. God bless you all.